Man, so
how do you? What's the intro to PodCrack?
Me?
Yeah.
Hoop dap diddly woo.
Hoop dap diddly woo.
PodCrack, I don't listen to that shit.
Oh. Emergency PodCrack. Let me get in the middle so get up on this. Yes! Who is excited for this movie?
Are we pretending that we haven't seen it already?
No, I was saying, who was the most excited?
That was definitely Sean.
I believe I said I wanted to go see it.
Real, yes.
He drove 3 hours.
You do. Let me. Both of y'all niggas still owe me $10 because I paid for the tickets.
It's
yes.
It's PodCrack. It's your boy Heartbreak.
It's your
boy Hot Baby.
And it's brother Paul 5X.
What up, man? How you doing, sir? How you doing?
Just walked out of Wonder Woman. About 2 hours too late. Gentlemen, thoughts?
It was horrible garbage, man.
That shit was terrible. I'll tell you one thing though. I don't know what it did for feminism, but it did a lot for Native American and Moroccan treaties with America and the British. It's bridging a lot of gaps. I tell you that shit right now.
Let me go ahead and what's the word? Take whatever oomph out of that statement that he just made and say that was sarcasm. That was pure sarcasm.
Yeah, I, this is what I wonder. After watching this movie and watching Captain America, I wonder if German people watch these movies and be like, "Oh, that's stereotypical German. I guess all we do is just hate everybody." Huh? You know what I'm saying? Like, I've never seen a German in a movie that wasn't trying to kill everyone.
I don't know, man. I think once you have that Hitler, man, on your record, man, you just got to take him to the chin, man.
Never forget.
You are only typecast as supervillains and people that hate everyone. That's
man.
Typecast.
I don't know. This movie sucked though, man. Like
you trying to cut to the chase.
I mean, I mean, that's not even the chase, nigga. That's a long. That's 2 hours of suckage. What was the good part?
That one scene in the middle where she was doing all the action.
Was that good though, or was that in the trailer?
Wasn't that good?
Here's the thing: is like every time I couldn't even get into that because they kept doing the stupid thing during every action scene where it's like she'd be doing cool stuff and then they just like zoom in on her face and then go slow motion and then she's like, "Oh, don't forget I'm beautiful." It turns into a L'Oreal commercial like every 15 seconds in the action scene. I'm like, why do they keep like, okay, you're pretty, like I get it, like stop it, like just fight people. Like it's like every person she knocked out, she had to like turn and like pose for the camera that was behind her.
Every new place that she went into, even if it's the next room, she had to land on her one kneecap and do the superhero pose for 2 seconds.
Let's not forget all her fallen soldiers at the beginning that were being shot by men with guns.
Oh yeah,
because
them niggas that didn't know where they was at took them the fuck out. What? While they're trying to gain their bearings, where are we? Oh,
it would set you claim.
I know this bitch gonna take these bullets to the chest though.
I'll tell you one thing: them German soldiers are well trained. It's a shame they didn't win the war. That's it right there.
Yo, man. I don't know, man. Now, for every neat bow and arrow trick, them bitches had. Them niggas had a bullet with their name on it.
I'll tell you one thing, boy. You can fight all you want, nigga. You can't fight these bullets, bitch. Let's see. No matter how much pride in the women you have.
They need to stop all that posing after they do something cool. they do 4 backflips, shoot 3 bows. Like, let me do 7 backflips and shoot somebody with a bow and arrow.
And then
that was
said,
amazing.
Can I shoot that? Oh my goodness. This was, yeah.
Well, this was a real good history lesson. It taught us that, I don't know who to believe anymore. Should I believe Marvel or should I believe DC about what happened with the war?
I believe Marvel, man.
Well, that was a different war.
It was a different war?
This is World War I, and then Captain America's World War II. You know, the war. Yeah, they picked the wrong war. Actually.
It's not that, I don't even think it's the fact that they picked the wrong war.
I ain't never been interested in World War One, bro.
It's like I was like, there were certain points in time in the movie where I was like, wow, they're like really trying to, like when they were originally like going into the trenches and everybody's like, go back, my family. And then dude, I'm like, man, they really trying to make this like Saving Private Ryan out here. Like,
I was mad she wanted to go back though. Like, everybody's family. Like, I don't know, man. Let me just, I'm gonna put this on the table, man. That bitch can't act.
I mean, she seemed innocent. She was going for innocent. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You can't just throw a nondescript accent on top of bad acting and tell me that it's genuine concern. I'm sorry.
Funny enough, I feel like the fact that she has an accent is what made what she was doing.
That wasn't even a real accent, man. That
is a real accent.
Nah, man, that was trained.
She's from Israel, bro.
Man, that was a gibberish accent,
bro,
man.
She used to be in the Israeli army.
What happened?
What you doing right there? That's actually.
She offended me for the last 2 hours. I've earned this.
It's clearly you support the Palestinians.
Man, I can't.
I heard they stripping in Gaza. That's all I heard. You know what I'm saying?
They all right with me.
They all right with me.
I couldn't take the way everybody. I don't know, man. I guess it's just like they were trying to do diversity in the movie, but.
What the fuck?
Where was Squanto, man? Why was Squanto?
Let's be serious, man. In World War I, if you was any type of brown color, ain't no white people was out there trying to.
No. Listen, man. If the war was fought on American soil,
goddamn Native Americans.
If the war was fought on American soil, then I'd say, yeah, you probably had you probably need Squanto, man. You know what I'm saying? But hell no, nigga. We going from Britain to them Ville or wherever they was at.
Man, I commend them for getting a real Native American boy, because he had to.
Was he?
Because that man could not act to save his life. I feel like if they would have got a fake one, I feel like if he was fake, then he would have just been like some other nationality that could pass. Then he would have been a better act. But he had to be a genuine. They'd be like, oh, he has no acting experience. It's okay. We want it to be. We're getting him because it's genuine. It's like, how'd you get here? I live. I can't even imitate how bad he was.
Listen. I got another next question. Sorry, audience, I haven't done this in a while. You know what I'm saying? Can we definitively say that Rotten Tomatoes is trash as fuck?
Yes, we
This
can.
movie is 96% on Rotten Tomatoes.
What?
We can have a whole. Yes, man. This junk is certified fresh, like hardcore.
Oh my god.
On Rotten Tomatoes, and I'm kind of mad at that. Like,
how much did Ghostbusters will all the women get?
Like 80 something?
Ah!
Or 90 something. That was
Rotten Tomatoes is Rotten Tomatoes.
The name says it all.
Yeah, that shit is terrible. What did Guardians of the Galaxy 2 get?
That I'm not sure.
I think it's somewhere in the 80s. I'm not sure. It might even be in the 70s, honestly.
You don't know movies, Rotten Tomatoes.
I gotta go back and check.
You don't.
Oh, it was getting the bad reviews, right?
Who was?
Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
That was the thing. Like, I heard more bad stuff. I heard more bad stuff about like, I didn't even like Guardians of the Galaxy 2 that much. But I heard more bad stuff about Guardians of the Galaxy 2 than I did about this.
Yeah.
And the thing is, like, I'm like, what the hell? Like, I was like, bro, there's no way. Guardians was so much better than this movie.
Yes, it was, man.
I'll at least watch Guardians again. This crap right here, man, y'all going.
I mean, this movie, I remember it was viewed by an all women audience.
Yeah.
The first showing of the movie?
Yeah.
And I think that's why, like, women see it as an empowering thing. But I mean, this is analogous to the WNBA.
This is the first women's superhero movie in the new era.
Yeah.
And I think, they beat Marvel to it. But I think
I feel like
either way, man,
Marvel's gonna do it better now.
I mean, well, they're gonna have to. But what I'm saying is,
you have no choice but to. Like, how can you can't get better than zero garbage, nigga. Like, it's like all you have to do is turn the camera on.
But they doing
And
what?
make one joke that lands. What is going on in that movie?
Man,
There was no joy. Everybody was smiling, yet there was no joy. Like,
yo, no. But no, why did I hear like some chick when this movie was coming out, and this was like a nerd online person, they was going so hard for the secretary.
and there was down.
Like Wonder Woman people actually wanted that secretary in the movie. Like, oh, not man, what was that chick now, man? I have no clue.
The fat secretary lady.
Fat secretary
Everybody
insignificant.
kind of blends together into one.
My goodness,
And
man.
then we had old Ares at the end.
What the hell was that about?
With telekinetic powers, who was basically Doomsday.
That's what I was just gonna say.
Like, it was basically the Doomsday fight all over again, except it's just Wonder Woman.
Except this guy was talking.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. And then
I'm going to destroy you while I'm getting my ass whooped. It clearly not destroying you.
That is also the fact of, here's what I didn't understand.
what's that?
Why did you go out of your way? So she stabs the guy on the roof, right? And then she gets down, and then she sees that it's Ares, and then they go out of their way to, like, show that she doesn't have her sword. Cut to somewhere else, only to show her
Getting her
getting off the roof again, and then having her. I was like, that was such a stupid. Like, why did they do that?
man.
Like, it was very weird to me. Like, that really stuck. Like, that
Nah.
really bothered me, bro. Like, I was like,
I was just waking up at that time.
It feels like they wanted to put like how they do in silent movies, and they just show you some words on the screen. She went to get her sword. In the meantime,
oh my gosh.
yeah, nah, it was terrible. Everything was horrible about it. It was boring. It was so boring.
I give that one pina colada out of 5.
The writing when he was taking a bath or whatever, and she was, by the way, how do you take a bath and still look dirty afterwards? I didn't understand that.
Hey, man,
How you take a bath in
it's
luminescent
before-
water?
It's before the 1950s, man. You always look dirty. I'm convinced of that.
Well,
I don't
know. Their interactions had no chemistry whatsoever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't feel like they should be together. By the time they actually had sex, I was like, I don't really understand how they even, like, where'd they get the romance from? Like, the guy clearly was going out of his way to show her he wasn't interested in her. It's just-
Yeah.
He's like, I'm not going to sleep next to you because 19.
You was trying to be a gentleman.
Let me explain to
something
you
that you don't know about.
every man and woman history, interaction in history. Well, a man sleeps next to a woman when they're married, but I'm not married, and if you, nigga, we get it. You don't want the pussy.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't know where we are right now. Is this it?
My car is right there.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
my car is
It's-
over there.
I'm not gonna
What do you
lie.
do?
I was using the North Star. I'm nearsighted. That's something you can't tell my Uber riders.
I forgot you're supposed to have black.
No, you couldn't tell when this man was driving.
I just updated my license. It took me 4 tries.
Oh, they make you
What?
take the
It
vision
finally
test
came into
into focus?
into focus. I was like, yeah, got your ass.
Yeah, man.
Hey, this is gonna be the shortest goddamn
yeah.
episode ever. Cause it's about to be 2
so-
o'clock. I got to go get this money.
Oh, you about to drive?
You about to get
Yeah,
on it.
yeah.
Oh, good for you. That's what's up. I'm about to get my ass in this bed. So, anyways, gentlemen.
40 minutes from now,
man.
you got to drive to Clearwater, don't you?
I don't know where I gotta drive. Yeah, that's what you. I'm out of time, dog. What you trying to get into, gentlemen? Final grades, final thoughts in closing. Is that a t-shirt?
Yeah.
We're not gonna edit that out.
You don't have to.
But he's definitely blowing his nose into a t-shirt. Anyway, final grades, final thoughts. How the
Wonder
show?
Woman has set women back. I feel like they shouldn't be able to vote anymore. You know what I mean? I feel like they should be able to be abused in the workplace now. You know what I mean?
Let's talk about the fact that they were trying to really make you like understand like they were kind of like beating you over the head in that one scene, like, oh,
A woman is talking. A woman in the war room.
Where did this woman come from? Woman.
I believe the director said this was the part where we sexist.
Like, I really feel like that's how they started that scene. They were just like, no, we just need you to be sexist in general. And if we could just have somebody volunteer to just say it's a woman over it, I'll do it. You know, woman. An actual woman. Woman.
So at the end of the day,
Jared, we can't hear you up over the dialogue. And could you say woman loud? Oh, woman. Could you add more stutter into it? Like, woman. Oh my gosh, bro.
Yeah, the movie.
at the end of the day, Clayface was there for nothing.
What?
At the end of the day,
Clayface was in the movie? Oh, you talking about
the bitch with the glass jaw?
Yeah, man, the prosthetic face.
Yeah. And evil Colonel guy.
She really was there for nothing.
Nothing.
Evil Colonel. Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
They were
I didn't even think about that
herring
terrible.
it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it was pretty terrible.
That's crazy. All right. Well, anyways, my final thoughts are, yeah, man, the movie is terrible.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go see Justice League.
Yeah.
But honestly, if Justice League sucks, that's probably gonna be it. I'm probably
Not gonna lie to you, man. I'm considering not seeing Justice League. I'm considering not even seeing the next Batman movie. I have a rule, and my rule is, if every one of your movies sucks, I should stop watching your movies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When I come to really think about it, when it comes right down to it, the only movie out of all the DC movies that I would rewatch at this point in time is The Dark Knight. None of the other ones, even like Batman Begins, I wouldn't watch that either. Not because I don't like it, just because I don't really see, I don't really have a need to see it. It wasn't that enjoyable that I need to watch it all these years later. All the other ones suck, man. They all suck. All of them.
They suck.
I think I'm done, man. I think DC has saw the last dollar from See this, DC? This is it. This is it. No more. They should be ashamed of themselves.
Oh.
They should be ashamed of themselves.
Actually, those ain't even the last dollars. Actually, these are the last dollars because those are my dollars because I paid for your ticket.
Yeah, that's
Thank you. I'm gonna need that back now. I don't feel like as much of a loser. I will count this, make sure it's all here. I got my $10 back.
Yeah.
Sean, I'm gonna need my $10 back, man.
Nigga, I'm broke,
Nigga, ain't no you.
Nigga, I'm
take
broke,
one of the tires off that car or something, man. I'm getting my $10 back, man. I ain't paid $20 for that movie, man. That movie was terrible, man.
I'm broke,
I'm
nigga.
take that earring out your ear, man. We going to the pawn shop or something, man. I need my money, man.
You ain't getting no $10 for that. You gonna waste gas going on.
We going downtown. You gonna hit the street. You gonna get up on come back with my trap full, nigga.
You ain't gonna get $10 on that.
I can't get $10 out of it. You damn sure ain't getting $10 out of it.
You ain't selling it right, man. You gotta go when the club's shutting down and everybody else left. You gotta go when they getting desperate.
True.
True.
Spoken like a true rapist.
Talk about
Speaking of rapists, man.
Oh my goodness.
This movie is terrible.
This movie,
women, you should be ashamed of it.
yeah, this movie gets an F from me, man.
I feel like women should unite against this movie.
I ain't gonna lie, man.
Hold up. So you do grades. I'm gonna do pina coladas in honor of my homeboy EJ. What's your like grading thing that you do?
It's usually A through F for me.
Was it?
Oh,
Was
you
it?
do A through F?
We was doing okay. Yeah.
What?
I thought we did. Yeah, I thought we did grades.
Yeah.
Oh, we do grades here.
I'm
I
not
can't
sure.
do pina coladas.
Nigga, how long has it been?
All right. Well, I guess if it's
The worst
F.
The worst movie I've ever seen is from DC is motherfucking Suicide Squad. So that gets like the bottom F you can get. Like, that gets a negative F. But at least I had fun disliking Suicide Squad. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, as I was watching it, I was laughing at how absurdly dumb it was. This movie, I literally said, I am bored let me go get some popcorn in the middle of the movie.
Mhm.
And I knew for a fact that I wasn't going to miss anything.
And then when he came back and he asked me what he missed, I told him that they introduced the Native American who was a terrible actor.
Yeah.
That is the only thing of merit that he missed.
And they introduced that Native American who could have been played by any other character on Earth so that he could do a smoke signal in the movie.
He was the plot device for a smoke signal.
And that's it.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, man.
That's like a black dude being a plot device for a bucket of chicken.
There are not many DC movies that I haven't enjoyed. Batman Begins being one of them, and
Suicide Squad.
Nah, I enjoyed Suicide Squad. We did a review together.
I don't watch this shit.
Yeah, I feel about. This movie is terrible, man. I think, how dare you have a trying on dresses montage?
I forgot about that.
Yeah, man.
What was the point?
You know what? There might only be one reason why I rewatch this movie, is because there were a couple times where it's like I was looking at you, and I just, like, the random times I just started laughing because it was so stupid. Like, that's the only reason why I might rewatch this movie, man.
What was the point of that crap, man?
I was like, oh man, I'm gonna remember this. But there was so much of them, I actually started forgetting. Like, I was like making mental notes, and it's like the notepad in my brain got full because I found myself just laughing so much at these stupid little things that they were doing. Like the fact that when her mentor got shot, it was because she basically was standing on the beach, like, just watching the water for some reason, while niggas with guns were storming the place, literally shooting all of your friends. Like,
and in the middle of the fight, she just turns her back for no reason as the guy says, "Yes, this is my chance." And then instead of, like, throwing some sand in his eye, this bitch just says, "Kill me instead." Even though she's bulletproof. Oh, wait, what?
Man, listen.
Didn't she already block a bullet?
she did.
With the gauntlets, though.
Right.
Yeah.
But at the beginning of when they first started storming the beach, right?
Yeah.
So why wasn't she blocking more bullets, man?
I'm not defending it. I hated the movie.
I feel like you loved it, Sean. Sean loved the movie.
I wish I did.
You haven't given it
Also,
a grade yet. I feel like
I gave it
that's
an F first.
Also,
First.
if she can get a tank dropped on her by Ares, she can survive a bullet. She could probably survive a couple bullets.
Yeah, she could. She's
So
definitely a
you could
guy.
have just let her get shot.
Didn't at one point she just stop the stuff from coming towards her?
There was a couple things.
Does she have telekinesis now or something?
Nah, man. She got the lasso. She got the gauntlets. She
Yes.
got the sword
And there
and
was
the shield.
So okay, so the lady
She ain't
made
got the sword no more.
Where the invisible plane at, my nigga?
Bruh,
We gonna
okay.
pull out dumb shit from Wonder Woman.
Wait a minute. Because remember when they released, like, the mustard gas, right?
Yeah.
And the thing is, like, she's not invulnerable, but she just, like, walks into the gas and she's okay. Like, there's
Yeah.
gas everywhere and she just, like, breathing it in like it's just oxygen. And then the other guy walks up and he don't die from it. He's like, "No, you're in the gas. Oh, let me move 10 feet back. I really thought I lost you there." Like, I was like,
We
what?
get this albuterol asthma pump.
Yeah.
It's like, the lady has released a mild irritant. It's like the Germans have
She
created
released the orange dust in there. Sneeze, cough.
She laid him down with Cheeto Lays.
She hit him with some hot Cheeto dust.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, man. I'll never see this movie again. I promise you.
This movie
And I
was
can't.
so stupid.
I can't say that about much.
Let me see.
This is rivals Electra, to be honest with you.
Ooh,
No.
that's
Never
deep.
saw Electric.
That's the deep cut.
It was
You never seen Electra?
people clowned it too much.
Electra,
Yeah,
Electra is some type of bad.
This rivals Electra, man.
Sean made me and Matt watch it for a
I
podcast.
bet
because
you it's
you-
a boring
It's terrible.
Electra though.
No, it's really boring, and it includes Stick. It includes everything you love about Daredevil, man. But it's terrible.
Women
Everything you enjoy about
can't
Daredevil
do
feet.
things.
Hot take.
That's what I'm starting to
Hot
realize.
take.
Women shouldn't be allowed to do stuff. All right.
I'll be honest with you, man. I think the Captain Marvel movie is gonna be a lot of smoke and mirror.
No. Oh, okay. I thought you was gonna say something positive. No.
No, I'm just saying.
Let me tell you, right? I'm only watching a movie about a woman as a lead character again in a superhero movie. If Quentin Tarantino's directing it, that's the only way.
That's not gonna happen.
That's the only way.
So you're not gonna see Captain Marvel. That's a Marvel movie though.
Oh, it's made by Marvel?
Yeah.
There's got a woman in it?
She's the lead.
Wonder Woman did a lot of damage here, man. Wonder Woman did a lot of damage here, man. I don't know. I might give it a chance, but
I don't know, man.
I don't know. I just don't know, man. I'm sorry, women. I love y'all. I love women. I love you.
He just doesn't believe you should drive anymore.
I don't.
He thinks you should be barefoot in the kitchen.
He shouldn't play basketball.
He thinks.
Not for money on TV. That's all I'm saying. You shouldn't do that, and you shouldn't be made into gods on film.
Yep.
Yeah. This movie.
Why were they hiding the fact that she was the god? Was there any point to that?
Because if she found out,
she'd have a chance to kill him quicker?
No, the real reason is
oh, okay.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
Because that makes sense.
Why did the bit why were they on the thing and the chick was like, yo, the world is at war. That's obviously Aries. Oh, that's just stories we tell you. Motherfucker, we live on a secret island. What? That's a fairy tale? Aries is a fairy tale? Oh my God. This was a
idiotic.
This was a terrible movie.
Wasn't well written. Wasn't well thought out. What's going on?
Oh, the part that y'all missed when we walked in was basically Zeus made that little bubble that was around the island. That was it.
What did Zeus look like? Was he a white guy with
Yes, he was.
white hair?
Yeah, he was.
Did he have
white guy with white hair?
He had like blonde hair.
Oh,
You know.
Did he have like a trident?
Did he have
Nah,
no, he's not Poseidon.
What does Zeus have?
A lightning bolt.
Did he have a lightning bolt?
Nah,
So he had a trident?
he had a toga on.
They might as well just go ahead and make part 2, just her fight Hercules, and you know what I mean?
Or just not make a part 2. That's a
Yeah.
I mean,
I think that's a better idea.
I want to see Hercules.
Let's just not.
I'd probably.
Because if there's a Zeus and there's an Aries, there's a Hercules, there's a
Well, there doesn't have to be a
There's a
Hercules.
Hades.
There is a Hades, but there doesn't have to be a Hercules because he's a demigod. You know what I mean?
He might have died.
So you focus on them gods. You don't focus on them demigods.
Well, she's a demigod, is she not?
Yeah,
She
man.
is.
You don't focus on them demigods. That's a rule. Message. Yeah, this is although, man, I was hoping when they got to England, man, I was hoping to see Robert Downey Jr.'s Sherlock Holmes jump out from somewhere, man.
I kept hoping Captain America was gonna show up in the Howling Commandos.
Because you didn't know it was the wrong war. I feel you that.
It was the wrong war in the wrong company.
Yeah. They tried to get you some Howling Commandos though.
I was hoping.
But those are the worst.
Not a one of them good
You
things.
had the drunk man that can't shoot. You had the
actor that was unneeded.
I feel like the Native American was the only person that was doing stuff, but everything he was doing was negated by his non-acting skills.
And the fact that he was Native American.
And then you had the go for anything looking nigga.
The Moroccan.
Yes. I can be anything the number 2 I can be anything actor ass nigga.
Because who basically said
The number 1 is the nigga on the
only
Fear
reason I'm
Walking
not
Dead.
an actor is racism.
Yeah,
So I'm here with y'all.
That nigga said it in the movie.
Yeah.
I want to be here, nigga. They don't nobody accept me, nigga. I gotta be over here behind enemy lines. Damn, nigga.
I gotta shoot people.
Yeah. So, in closing, man, this is a terrible movie.
Shake my head.
Don't waste your time. Don't waste your money.
And there's a man who never met a comic book movie he didn't like, and that man is my brother. If I see you on Facebook talking about me and my wife just saw Wonder Woman, it was good, I'll fly to wherever hellhole you reside in and punch the fire out your face.
Even the challenge has been laid down,
This
man.
movie is terrible.
Which brother is it?
Murad.
My brother Murad with the dreads. Who lives? I was gonna say who lives in the sunken place. Is that too far?
That's a little.
Did I
That's a
go
touch
too
too
far?
much, yeah. That's a touch too much, man.
He's a sport. Nah, man, this movie was terrible, and I dare say not even my jovial brother would be able to enjoy this movie. The man's never met a superhero movie as like he is a comic book fan.
I don't know if he's ever met a movie he didn't like. Let me. They'll go see any movie that come out, boy.
They'd be happy with it.
Happy they went to see it.
It was a camera. It was pictures.
That type of bliss is hard to come by.
That makes me question Minnesota.
Hey,
wait, Evan. I'm not going at you, brother. You know what I'm saying? So this man.
Don't corrupt his pure spirit, man.
That's yeah, man. So yeah.
The other thing I didn't like, they were fighting in the tower. She's literally stabbing people to death, and they're beating each other up in the office. The spotlight goes by her like 6 different times, and nobody does anything. So I'm like, if the spotlight is going back and forth, why is the nigga who's running the spotlight not telling everybody to get over there?
Okay.
Oh, she's just stabbed a man.
I fell asleep.
Yeah.
Right? That's.
Oh, I won't fill you in then.
No. I'm just. What do I want to do? Watch it again?
Oh,
Anyways,
okay.
no. What I'm gonna ask you. This is what I'm gonna ask you.
What up?
They had an exchange.
Yes.
She asked, "What is that?" He thought it was her. He thought she was talking about his dick. Ooh, ha, ha, ha. Okay. What he was really talking about, what she was really talking about, was the watch.
Mm-hmm.
And so he explained what a watch was, and she said, "That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard of in my life. You let a little piece of immaterial tell you what to do." And he said, "Well, of course, it's a watch." Did any other significance happen about that watch? The reason that
He
that
gave
was,
it to her.
No, I'm saying yeah.
No, it was. He said he got it from his grandfather.
Yeah.
And
Of course he did.
He said he got it from his grandfather. He said he's never been without it before. That was the significance of why the watch was.
Is that why he stopped his master plan to run over to her and say, "Hey"?
You know, I got. It's a watch.
Talk about pussy whip, right? She put it on him one time. This nigga has to.
But she took him to the top of pleasure, man.
She
You know
took it to the
what
top
I'm
of
saying?
Space Mountain.
She
Mount
took-
Olympus. Space Mountain.
It's the oldest ride in the park. But it's got the longest line. You know what I'm saying?
Got the longest lines, baby.
God bless you, Ric Flair.
Yeah, he could have. He risked the fate of the world to tell her goodbye because he had to run to catch up to the plane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. I love
Steve Rogers.
Not Steve
Rogers.
Rogers.
Just hopped on
Steve
the
Trevor.
plane.
Steve Rogers. Steve Rogers said, "Wait, I'll be back, baby." He
Wait
got
for
in
me.
that car and drove after that plane and jumped on it.
And then flew into the Atlantic Ocean.
Yeah. And the bitch waited for him on her deathbed.
But still waiting.
Still waiting. That's how you supposed to do it, Steve Trevor.
That's how you do it, Steve Trevor.
That's how you supposed to do it, women. Stay put, baby. Daddy's
She
coming
didn't even
home.
throw her shield the whole time she had it.
She didn't though.
They knew
Well,
it.
she
They
was
knew
right,
why
right.
they
knew
knew.
it.
She only threw the
knew.
shield one time.
They knew what boundaries not to cross.
They
man.
knew, baby. Leave that shit where it's at, baby. I couldn't wait for somebody to shoot her in the goddamn pinky toe. Baby. What is wrong with these shield having niggas? I will block my upper torso.
True story. We sitting in the movie theater and she's holding up the shield. The machine gun is like, oh, she's holding up a shield. Let me shoot the middle of it.
Exactly in the shield.
This man and kid's like, shoot her in the middle. And starts screaming at the screen.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
This movie was bad.
I'll never see this movie
It
again.
was terrible.
It's a terrible movie. It's like it's almost not even PodCrack worthy. It's so terrible. It's like boring and terrible.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like at least fail spectacularly. Like I
Yeah.
feel like
Or
Suicide
creatively.
Squad will go in the, you know,
The Pantheon.
yeah, they'll go
Yeah,
in the
because
Pantheon.
what was wrong with it was so specific to it and just so strange. You know what I'm saying? Like this It's not. It's just kind of like, it's just bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's burdensome. Well,
gentlemen.
also terrible green screen.
Yeah, very terrible green screen.
In this movie?
Yeah, man. I don't call out effects most of the time.
Me
because,
neither. I was
you know
gonna
what
say
I'm saying?
like that's.
Yeah,
But
but-
bro, there was just some scenes where it's like she was just standing there, and it looked like she was just like a cutout.
She stood there, then jumped into like 100 feet away, and it didn't like she even broke a sweat or effort. Like, where am I at now? I'm 2 cities over. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, and now I can fly at the end.
She was the Incredible Hulk. She was.
Wait
Captain
a second.
America.
Nah. Chill out. Because was that London at the end?
Yes, I believe so.
But she wasn't in London.
Now this
In
goes back
Batman
to
versus
now.
Superman.
The thing is, like, I think she can fly.
No. I'm not saying that. I'm saying she wasn't in London in Batman v Superman.
Exactly. So I think what the implication is that she flew from London. Oh,
But she's about to hop on a plane at the end of Batman.
Yeah, that don't make no sense.
That's another discussion for another time.
No, wait. He sent her the picture.
And who are you? Yeah.
And then bring it back. I don't know, man.
Anyways.
You know what? I probably
I'll watch
could
that
know.
movie again.
I probably could know, but I don't care enough to know.
Now I will get to the bottom of that. Watch
Yeah.
them. Wonder Woman, no.
Yeah.
Everything I know about Wonder Woman right now will forever be the only thing I know about this Wonder Woman movie.
Yeah.
But anywho,
Why couldn't she leave the island? Why couldn't she ever come back to the island?
Oh,
That's what I didn't
I don't, nigga.
They actually
Because-
at the beginning of the movie they had
Because you can't want to go to the island. You gotta trip and fall upon it.
Yeah, how can you stumble upon it that easily, but you can't ever find it if you lived there for your whole entire
no,
life?
they explained it when
When Sean was getting his popcorn?
I hope so.
because reasons.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because reasons.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know if you leave, you can never return because we have no point after this plot device. We exist only to explain where you came from, and that is we wish we could blow this up like Superman's planet, but
Onward to the next plot device. Who is that? The Native American with the smoke signal.
he will be able to pass him the Peeps Pike. I'm offended as a Native American. I feel like, there ain't no way we was fighting for the pale face, man. You feel me?
That was the only thing. That was the only part that you missed was when you were out.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is, it was so terribly acted that more so stuck out as a thing. But she was like,
Why has he got that thing on his
no,
head?
she was like, where are you from? And he's like, oh, I come from. He said something like, I come from a far away land. And then she's like, well, why don't you fight for? Or it's like, he's like, I lost my land in a fight. And then she was like, oh, who are you fighting with? And then he was like, I
Him?
lost it in a fight to him. And she basically like, he basically like pointed at the white dude. And I was like, hey man, that was the realest part of this whole movie. Like, it's just a shame that you had it.
It's a shame they didn't have the conversation.
Nah, man, it's a shame that you had it freaking acted out by Chief one day in acting school.
I wonder why they didn't go on to the logical end of the conversation. So why are you here again?
Back to the question. Why are you here?
But why did they all have to wear their native hats? That's what I didn't get.
Yeah, he's like, I love the fact that he just put the gas mask on and nobody's paying attention to the fact that he's wearing like a Native American shell necklace and he's just walking around the door. I guess that is Guten Tag.
I guess that'll help you breathe, that
Das.
necklace around your neck. I'm telling you, Hitler wouldn't have allowed that shit. If this was World War II, that'd have been all they asked.
Which part?
These must have been
Them to just walk around acting like they was part of the master race. You ain't getting away with that shit, nigga. Hitler would have said, What's that olive skin you got, man?
It's all these brown people.
That ain't perfect, nigga. Ain't nothing perfection about that olive skin, nigga.
Shoot, it'd have been the Americans walking around with them. What's up with all these brown people around here?
I want my freedom, but I don't want you to fight for my freedom.
You
Nigga.
right here with right here talking about the Germans.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is pretty terrible. Yeah, I got it. And that's PodCrack. It's your boy Heartbreak signing out.
It's Hawk Baby. Wonder Woman sucked.
How come ain't no superheroes show up for the civil rights movement? I'm just saying, like y'all love World War II, boy, but what was y'all was ghosts.
They wasn't fighting in Selma.
That's a different.
Nigga, superheroes did show up.
Hey,
Dr.
man.
Martin Luther King, man.
That's a different type of. That's a different conversation for a different type of.
Oh, true story. Yes.
Julius Erving, nigga.
It was Julius Erving there?
Yeah.
He was there. He was slam dunking on them others.
Slam dunking on that oppression, man. Finger rolling.
Well,
Oppression.
PodCrack out.
PodCrack out.
PodCrack out.